morning everybody, and here we are again in St Luke's Church for Tony's Songs from the Church. I'm doing it live. I'm not doing it live, I'm doing it on videos now, and I've made my new page which I hope you're starting to like, and I'm having a different song every week and a little bit of a chat, and I'm trying to get a different artist as well to come along with me and do this in the morning or later on in the morning or in the afternoon here at the church. A few weeks ago we had Linda Caulfield, one of the choristers here and a member of the community, and she's also a member of the congregation, and she sang How Great Thou Art with me, and it was filmed by Martin Kay, a good friend of mine, and that's on here earlier on. That's on here. I'd like you to see that if you would. She's an excellent singer and she allowed me to harmonise along with her. I've got Mike Billington coming on. He's an ex-BBC broadcaster. He's going to come on. Excellent musician, singer, and he's going to come on and do a couple of songs with me. I've got Teresa Easton, my sister. She's an artist and she's going to come on to talk about her artwork, and I'll sing a song as well. I've got Lawrence Shelby coming along. Lawrence is an artist friend of mine and he also sings, and he's going to do a song for us, Where Have All the Flowers Gone? I've got Philip Westcott, the chairman of our art club, coming along to talk about what we're doing here at the art club and what's happening here at the church as well. And next week I've got a poet here. Her name is Michelle Cansliff. She's the Smoky Top poet. She's going to come along and recite some of her poetry about Salford, and I'm going to sing one of her poems in song. I made one of her poems into a song. It's great what they're doing here at the church. Big plans to get all this area. What we're going to do, we're going to remove all these benches at the back. All the benches are going to go, and all the pews, should I say, in the church, they're all going to go, and it's going to become a great big community area. We're going to have people here singing, we're going to have art classes, we're going to have coffee mornings, we're going to have a theatre group perhaps, amateur theatre group. But anyway, here's my song for today. I always thought this song was by, and when I first learned it back in the 80s, I thought it was an Elvis Presley song. And then I found out that Willie Nelson wrote the song, and I thought, wow, I didn't know that because I love Willie Nelson's work. And then I found out it was written by a guy by Wayne Carson, Johnny Christopher and Mark James. They first recorded it. It was Brenda Lee who first recorded it. They wrote it, and then it was released by Gwen McKay in June 1972. And I've just seen Willie Nelson, I shared it on my Facebook. Willie Nelson did a great rendition of this, the best one I've heard so far. So I'm going to try and do that now. I do need the words in front of me, which I've just dropped. I had all my little tick sheet there to tell you what I'm going to be talking about today. We're going to have Tony Flynn here as well. Tony Flynn's going to come along and film and do a story on what we are trying to do here at the church. When I say we, I'm just a minnow. It's Vicar Joe, and maybe I didn't love you quite as often as I could have. Maybe I didn't treat you quite as good as I should have. If I made you feel second best, girl, I'm sorry I was blind. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Maybe I didn't hold you all those lonely times, and I guess I never told you I'm so happy that you're mine. things I should have said and done. Well, Well, I never took the time. You were always on my mind. 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 Hope you don't mind me looking down away from the camera because I'm reading the words. Tell me, oh, tell me that your sweet love hasn't died. Give me one more chance just to keep you satisfied. I'll keep you satisfied. Little things I should have said and done, I just never took the time. But you were always on my mind. 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 Always on my mind. Cracking song, and I just found a better way of singing it, I think. But listen, I've got this page going now. Songs from the church at St Luke's. And anybody who wants to come on here, if you've got a message or something you want to talk about, let me know. You can come in here on a Wednesday morning, have a little bit of a chat about what you're trying to promote. You can have a little bit of a chat about, you can come and do a song, or you can come and do some poetry. Do anything you want. You can come along. Hey Joe. You can come along anytime you want, and I'm sure Joe will talk to you as well. I'm going to get Joe on here one day. She's looking at me, Reverend Joe, but we'll get her on here one day doing a talk. But next week it's Michelle Cantliff. She's going to do some poetry for us, and I'm going to do one of her songs in poem. I've got a few people lined up that are going to come along and join me for 10 minutes to 15 minutes, do a song, a little bit of poetry. And as I said, anybody who wants to come on, they can do. Just give me a shout. If you don't want to come in here, you can come to my house and we'll go live from the studio. Anyway, I'm going to get off now, and I'm going to find my little thingy. And I'll see you all again, probably tomorrow when I go live from our house.